Yo, what's up? So today's video, I want to go over patience, and I want to go over this area that I really liked that got hit. Look, it got hit exactly twice actually. So let me go over why I saw this. And as you can see, in the morning, I marked out this level where that was the Sunday open. It was just ranging up. I mean, it was just, you know, going up, ticking up. It was a nice trend, see? So what I did notice was the high, okay, at 6. The high at 6, so I marked that off. Okay, forget about the other lines for now. So I marked the high off at 6, and I was just watching. I was watching the price. I was already watching the price. I saw it come up, came up here, barely tapped, and then it came down. So once I saw this, I was like, okay, the sellers are here, and the sellers want to drive the price down to get a little relief, to get a little relief from from what's been going on. That's my dog in the background. So this is that high, right? This is that high right here at 6,736. Hold up. Okay, so this is what I saw, right? The high at this is where it kind of stalled out, came back, touched, and that's the high right there, 637.36. 637.36. I had my eye on that level. I had my eye on this level, right? To see, I think it was, yeah. I had just my eye on these levels, right? The high, the low, and I was just noticing, okay, what price was gonna do. So the pre-market, it's hella chill, right? It's not as volatile as this. So I saw, okay, it's gonna come up. Didn't quite go up, so let me wait for a good area. And the area I did like was the 30s. Okay, so the reason I like the 30s was because of this little pattern. It was like trying to fight up. It was getting all the people that were still bull biased. They see weak sellers. Okay, weak sellers. Then boom, boom, they're getting it. And then you can tell, like, it's like a fake out, right? And so I saw them fake out. Then I actually thought they were going to come up higher. But then I'm like, nah, maybe they're just going to go back to this area. So I had I had a box here. Like a box. It was a small box. I deleted it. Might have been, yeah, it was, I remember it was the 30s. It was around this area. I just had 30 in mind. 30. So look, it came up, tapped twice, and my play would have been cool, because say if I did do 30, right? Say if I just put in a limit order for 30, right? This would have been my entry. My stops are usually 2 points. No. Usually 3 points. So, 3-point stop. Look, it only went up 1 point. 30, almost 2 points. No, 1.25 points. So a nice play would have been that. Wait for it to come up here, take all these all these short people out, and like that thought this was the retrace, when in fact this was the consolidation, accumulation, and then capitulation. There's still accumulation and capitulation, you know. So it's little things like that where um, I caught I caught solid trades still. I was still looking for shorts, and I think I took like one long, but I took a couple more trades than usual. But it is Monday. I wasn't looking for big plays. I was looking for scalps. And this area, this is where I got in, and I thought I was gonna short around here because look at this area. It wasn't. This was a solid play too. It's kind of like similar to this, but this was faster and smaller. But this was the ideal play. Yeah, because 834. Nah, that's too soon. This would have been nice too. This little when the bull stepped in, but like I said, I was short bias. So yeah, and so look, so it's going. See, it barely tapped here. It's not 9:30 yet. Market open. What did it do? It tried to go down. It held around this area, right? Then it went back up. Then kind of danced this area. And look at the 30s. Look at the 30. This would have been my play right here. It's kind of like people getting out of their positions, or I don't know what this is called, but they do this and it comes down. It's not, and it's like took a quick scalp. And this is another area to kind of try to get in. It's not really tail. There's no tail on it, but look, the sellers are here. Sellers are here. Then it comes back to the 30 or close. See? Close to it. Exactly, bro. This would have been a little trickier, but it's the same thing. Boom. Nice. I'm going to keep looking for those kind of plays. I really like those. I'm going to open up the TradeZilla and just show you where the areas I entered that I enjoyed, that I really liked. Okay. This was my first. See, it was really close, bro, but it wasn't ready just yet. 34, it was already like kind of dying down. But I did catch this little move with my stops above here. Just a quick little sign. I wet my whistle, This second short was a bullshit play. I think I had my stops like right above this candle. Like I didn't want to get wicked out, which I would have got fucking full stop. But yeah, and then this one was a complete. This one was bullshit because I could have waited for it to come back up and touch there. That would have been nice. All right, same thing here. So I had my stops kind of at this area where I saw this retrace. I figured, I'm like, okay, if it's gonna keep going down, it'll stop me out. If it's still gonna keep going up, so whatever. So that's what I thought there. So I figured I switched to a quick long. So I see if what I was thinking was correct. Okay, I'm confident in it. I'm gonna long it. Let it come down. Then it opened, came up, kind of danced here, and then it bounced up. But it was just a quick one, right? Quick scalps. I think I entered at 4. Excuse me. I entered again, confident in the position, for another quick 4 contracts on that one. And then this one was just a 1 contract short, which it was It was all right. I could have seen this candle. The sellers were present, but they were kind of weak in a way. If this was a little bigger, that would have been cool. Like something like this, or let's see, like this candle. That would have been better, a little better. Okay, another short. I think I put it at broke even. Let's see. I like these little things that make me feel fucking. See, I was up. Yeah, see. So I came back up to my break even, got me out. It would have got me out with this one for sure, because I probably had my stops right above here. So this was all right. All right entry. My entries are good. My entries are decent. Okay, this one I liked. But what I didn't like was I was up $1,000. And then I let it come all the way almost back up to my entry. My entry was solid, and it yeah, that one didn't work out as I planned. This one was a quick. I saw them try to push up. The sellers try to push up. Nope. So I got in. Boom. And look, you can see. So where's it at? 10:02. Yeah, right here. So I saw them try to push up, little imbalance, came back. Once I saw the imbalance kind of shit, entered, and I saw that these buyers were getting trapped. Look, trap buyers. And there's a lot of buyers here, but they're just stuck. So I figured, I was like, let me just target. I was gonna even target down here, but it wasn't ready. I could have targeted this little area. That would have been nice. But or even this area, I didn't even wait for that to get closed down to. That would have been better. But it was quick. I made my 500 for the day. That's fine, and I did it. I'm doing better every week, and every week I'm doing better, which thank God, and I'm learning, which is more important, and practicing my discipline, practicing my consistency, and really locking in. So took more trades than I should have, but again, they weren't like shit trades, right? It's just probabilities, so I don't mind. I was down a little bit. I could have stopped here, but I said, okay, it just has to be a better trade. See, long, quick. It was just locking in. I'm just flexing that muscle more of seeing trades, seeing plays, and seeing my strategy, right? So it's part of it. You gotta learn how to read the DOM, learn how to read your footprints, and I do use the EMA a lot, and again, it's just I love this, bro. I really enjoy doing this, so I want to get the skills better and better and better, and just keep learning and honing in and feeling my strategy. Another thing that I do is I'll clear I'll clear this. See, I'll clear this and that, and it kind of helps me see, okay, who's really putting in orders instead of all that noise that's there. You know what I mean? So see, so you're like, okay, the buyers are trying to still buy, but whatever, they're not. They're still trying to buy, but they're kind of not. And so I really look at that. I really, you see, look, big heavy buyer right now is the market's about to close, so they're trying to get their positions off and trying to get paid, or not if they're on the wrong side. But yeah, so that's where it's at right now, and we'll see how it continues to go. I'm still thinking. Look, this was today's market. Yeah, this was today's market. Oh, wow. Let's do the 15. So we can see. So, I didn't even have the bubble indicator. Yeah, see, sometimes I had it on here, but this is good to get a clear, like a zoom out kind of session, It helps. Okay, that's actually pretty cool for now. Well, this was a session today. See, the 30s. That's tits, bro. That was clean play. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm really enjoying that I'm figuring this out. I'm seeing the patterns, reading the language. This is all language, so pretty cool. So, but yeah, my prediction, I guess, don't quote me. This ain't financial advice or how to trade. It's just my experience, my blog. Okay. I would like. It took out this low resistance right here. It came up here. It has this. I don't know if it would go all the way down to here, honestly. Why would it? Why should it? Right? This area is clean. This is just like longer time frames to this is just bigger moves to target, right? So that's a nice area. This got swept right here. Hit, it went up. It's going up. We're still bearish in a way. That got took out. This is on the hour. On the 15, you can see a little more, right? But you see, you got this resistance, the highs over here. Is that orange? Let me see, color red. I guess it's orange. I guess it's red. All right. So there's right here liquidity up here. There's still liquidity here. There's this fair value gap right here that it's respecting. So watch. It's this fair value gap right here that it's respecting, and I would. Oh, that's a different chart. So that's a fair value gap that it's respecting, and it's held this area right here, right here and here, and I think it's going to. I think it's going to just continue to do what it does. But look at this area where there's stuff in here that, it happened, whatever. So, this is a solid area because it's been holding this kind of resistance area. And then this support area here hasn't touched this PLC from last week. So I think it would like to come down here. I notice it comes in like takes PLCs out too. It tried here, but it didn't work. 15. Yeah, see? Sellers were getting aggressive. Buyers bought. Look at all those contracts being bought. all these contracts, 25, 20, dang, look, see, it just gets more and more, and then right here they're kind of like chilling. They lost interest. But this is interesting. This is cool. I'm glad I'm learning. Like a low volume node here, held as resistance. Look at this high volume node, resistance, and then it's pretty cool. I like this because sometimes the low volume node areas don't get respected. This area was respected. See here, a lot of volume was transacted here. They held, and now we're just consolidating here. So we'll see. I'm glad you guys listened, watched, and all that. So I'm gonna just keep doing me, keep doing my thing on this journey. You know what I mean? So we'll see what's to come, and we'll see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know if there's news or anything, but I journaled, and make sure you journal, make sure you're journaling and all that. So, all right, have a good one. Peace.